Hello and welcome. I'm really glad you could join me today. Some of you have been asking me for some shorter circuit sessions. So shorter doesn't particularly mean easier, so you can work really hard knowing that you're only going to be working really for 12 minutes in each section before we start again and do 24. If you feel up to it, remember you can run it again for 36. What you'll need today is you'll need a mat beginning on the floor, you'll need a water bottle, and I've got a 5, 4 and a 3 kilogram weight. So each section will be 4 minutes, and then we're going to be going on to the next 4 minutes and then the third 4 minutes, and we're going to be running that again. So 2 lots of 12-minute sections. Lovely, good. Okay, so if you're ready to go, just got that space around you, and we'll be going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, give me that roll. Roll the waist. Then round the other way. I've already got my abs pulled in. Okay, now I'm isolating it. I'm bringing that rib cage up, then the other way. I've got my knees dropped, and there's just a little squeeze to the side. Just getting that warmed up for the word's about to come. Sip and hollow on. Lovely, good. Little squeeze to the side. Lovely, give me a leg curl. Leg curl. Driving those elbows back. Lifting that leg up, getting those glutes working for you, those hamstrings. Then I'm going to lift the knee to the front and give me that little twist. Now the knee goes up straight, but you do the turn. Knee goes up straight. Lovely. It doesn't come across, up straight, and you do the turn through the waist. Lovely, good. 8 more. Another 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs out wide. I'll give you that little stretch up. Just that moving, core pulled in. Lovely, reaching it out and over. Now on the other side, just getting those abs ready. Sip and hollow on. Getting that reach out. And one more. And well done, so give it a little shake through. Are we ready for our first section? I'm going to go with the 5 kilogram weight, my bigger weight, onto the floor here. So it's all coming down onto that mat. Water bottle as well if you want it here. On my back. It's about my obliques here on this one. Here. Shoulders back down on the floor, so remember it is the drop. Drop out to here, my core pulled in because my back is off the floor. Give me that curl in, that's the important part. Back to here, and then onto the next section. I'll be ready to go. You're lying on your back, you've got that weight. We are ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Hands out at the side. Lovely, good. So go with a heavy weight if you can. It's not too fast on these. Lovely, good. Squeeze it in. Remember, you have got 2 minutes. Try and keep that concentration up the whole time. My inner thighs grappling onto that weight. If you feel it slipping, just put it back in again. Out. And then squeeze it back in. Lovely, good. Sip and hollow on. It goes straight out, but I curl it to come back in. So I take just a little bit of more of my back off the floor each time. Remember that sip and hollow. As you're going out with that twist at the waist, with that weight on it, and then bring it back in again. Lovely, good. Squeeze it, and bring it back in. You have got 55 seconds left. We're inside our 1 minute. Good work, well done. Out, squeeze it back in. Lovely, good. Give me that curl in each time. Really keep focused. Long in the neck, don't let the shoulders creep up. zip and hollow on the whole time so we know my lower back is secure. Lovely, good. Coming into the middle, taking that weight out. And then with my knees coming up, I go onto one hip. I put my head up, I put my lower hand behind my head. I squeeze my heels around, so I've already got my obliques working. And then it's up to touch that toe. Now if you find this really difficult, you can be on the floor here and come around and get me that squeeze. Like that there, just a little squeeze around, but your shoulders have to be free of the floor. Or you're here, you're on one hip, one shoulder, abs are pulled in, definitely. Get that squeeze over the side of the waist. So I'm using my obliques in that contracting again, just in a very slightly different phase. Lovely, just dropping that shoulder down, then lifting it back up again. Those contracting abs, really working for me, those oblique abs will give me shape around the waistband, front to back on those obliques. Now remember which side you did. Next time around, it's going to be the other side. So just take note. There we go. To get good overall workout. Really working those obliques now. That zip and hollow keeping me centered there. That rib cage is not coming up as I go down, remember. Keep it tucked in. Then really use your obliques to get up. Lovely, good. How are we doing? Time check. Oh, we're coming down into our single figures. We're almost there. Lovely, good. Remember, those feet can be on the floor, but your shoulders definitely have to be off. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. I'm taking my next weight, which is going to be a 4, just above my head. I'm not holding it up. It's going to be here, so it has to work my top half, keep it down and in. And then I'm going to do a single leg drop. Now, you can do a long leg drop each time, or a single leg drop each time. Are we ready? Hands are over the head just as the anchor there. Core pull down and in. Now we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. So you can do a long leg drop. The tension is here over my rib cage, down to my belly button here, and across my zip and hollow. Lovely, good. Just give me that drop each time. Good work. Really feel that leg can get down. If you feel it's too much, you can do it part weight, you can do it bench. Remember, there are options. What I want you to do is work it hard, but don't let that lower back start to take off of the floor. You'll get that drag. Lovely, good. One leg drop, then the other. Good, really starts to feel that tension through the middle. We're doing good. We have got 45 seconds left. Just keep that concentration. Remember, with these, you really have to concentrate. Give your glute a little bit of a squeeze at the end here if you feel it helps, just to keep your back really straight at the end. Lovely, good. Really feel those abs working for me now. We are almost there. Good job, well done. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. I'm coming down to my free weight. It's going to be a long arm, long lever. And it's going to be about my obliques stabilisation. So I have one leg up, same arm to weight, the other leg up as well. Now I'm going out diagonal and then come back in. Out diagonal and then coming back in. So about that stabilisation as well. Okay, so are we ready to go? 3, 2, 1, we are on. Okay, so one leg bent. You can have that leg on the floor. If you feel happier with this going on, you can have that leg on the floor. Your obliques still have to work really hard for you. So again, I've got that tension on the whole time. So again, it's my stabilisation abs. Zip and hollow is on. Getting out that diagonal each time. Lovely, good. Again, remember which leg, which arm you put out. Next time around, it's the other side. Lovely, good. Again, I'm letting that arm and leg go away diagonal whilst my two hips and my two shoulders stay steady, because all of my core abs, front and back, are working for me on this. Lovely, good. That hip flexor. Lovely, good. And diagonal. Time check, 12 seconds. We're doing great. Remember which leg. Next time round, look at the other one. Zip and hollow on. It's tough work. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Lovely. On to what is going to be our next circuit, our third circuit before we start again, and we do the whole lot again. I'm going to be here in a side bridge. So on your side bridge, remember your shoulder always steady, elbow and knee in line. I can take a weight, but you don't have to use the weight. Knees are stacked, hips are definitely to the front. My zip and hollow is on. It's going to be a full bridge, and then come down. But I don't turn to look at it. I've just got that work going on the whole time. Are we ready? You can choose your weight. 3, 2, 1. I'm out. Now I drop down. I come up, I can put that foot to the floor, and I'm reaching up over my head without that rib cage coming up. Work will be through that shoulder as well. Lovely, good. So make sure that shoulder does not move around. When I come up, it is nice and steady. Do not rush this one. I want that length at the end. Lovely, good. Yeah, well done. All this work in those longer levers, always harder work. Well done. Coming down into that 1 minute. You'll only be doing this one side once, because remember the next time round, it will be the other side. Lovely, good. So really work it hard whilst you're here. Get the most out of that exercise. I know it's feeling tough now. 50 seconds left. I'll be counting you down. Lovely, good. I'm just getting that hip to drop to the floor. I'm not changing this under shoulder angle at all. Make sure it stays steady. 40 seconds to go. Lovely, good. Gone past your 30 now. You can do this. Tough, I know. But then getting the most out of that short exercise session. 13 seconds. Again, nothing too fast. I'm keeping a straight back. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm going to pick up that heavier weight again. Now I'm going to do a full roll up and a full roll down with my feet on the floor. If you cannot do that, you can do me a sit up, forget the weight. Put me in that sit up with your hands behind your head. Are we ready? Head is forward. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Coming up the whole way. I wait till I'm up nice and straight. Then I get that lift. And coming back down. Up. Knees are always bent. As you go down, roll through. Shoulders hit the floor, but your head doesn't. And then you wait till you're at the top to get with that lift. Roll it through. Coming up nice and tall, and then get me that lift. Lovely, good. Up. And remember, when we're getting that lift, I'm putting my rib cage down and my shoulder blades down. So do not reach up through both of those. Have them under control. Have your back nice and straight. Keep it straight while you get that lift. Lovely, good. If you can, do that whole roll up and roll down. 35 seconds left, you're doing great. We're back to the beginning of our circuit again. So remember, 12-minute circuits. Sounds quite short, but you are working hard. Hard on each one. Lovely, good. And up. Getting the most out of our exercise time. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Okay, I'm going to take a quick little water break here. Remember, you can get water whenever you want it. And I'm going on to my last circuit. I took my heavy weight and done my capital B. I say B, straight with the two corners, two curves coming in, back into the centre. Lovely, good. So I'm going to go heavy weight on this one. I'm going to go with my 5. Are we ready? We're on our backs, got the zip and hollow on, got your shoulders on the floor, you've got your arms on the floor. 3, 2, 1, we are on. So I drop out to the side. Inner thigh working for me as well to keep that weight nice and steady. So you drop out straight. Now keep your zip and hollow on because your back is off the floor and you've got that twist going on through your waist. Lovely, good. Dropping it out and squeezing it back in. Lovely, so I'm just getting a little bit more of my back off the floor. Feel that it's not dragging you down the mat. If you're dragging down the mat, it's probably because you have arched your back slightly. So really try not to arch your back by keeping your zip and hollow on, that tension hip to hip. So you know your lower back is not going to arch at this point here to get those weights in. It's all about your obliques. Do you remember which side you did before? Because we will be going over to do that one side with that lift, with that squeeze. Lovely, good. Under control the whole time. I'm not being dragged down that mat, especially when my knees are right out at the end there. I've got both shoulders on the floor and I've got my back looked after by my zip and hollow being on at the front. Then I can get that curl in. Lovely. You have got 20 seconds left now. Lovely. Zip and hollow. Inner thigh to keep those weights in. And then get that curl in each time. Three, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm on the other side. So here, so your feet can be on the floor. I'm here, I've already started. I'm around to the side. So again, my long abs are working for me. And then my obliques to get that little squeeze. Now again, if you want to, and your hip flexors feel good on this, I'm here with that zip and hollow on, and I'm coming up. It's still over the side, but it's in a very slightly different way. You'll notice, if you've done both, is that this comes more from the front, but my back is involved to get my hand up just to that little toe on the outside of my trainer there. Yeah, so my shoulders coming off the floor, no matter which one I'm doing. Get me that squeeze. right over the obliques. Lovely, good. Touching onto that little toe each time. Really feeling it through my obliques. Front and back more so if you're lying on the floor. Keep your shoulders off. Here, especially through the front, over the side of that waist. Still balancing on one hip, one shoulder. Lovely, good. We have got 15 seconds left. You have done great. Well done. Last time we're doing this exercise on this session. Good work. Well done. Straight into my next session. I had the 4, but you can have the 5 because I'm not lifting it. It's just anchoring me here. My shoulders are backing down. My zip and hollow is on. My legs are up. Okay, we're on. Single leg drop, if you want to, just opening out from the hip. If you feel that is enough, I really want you to keep your back on the floor. Otherwise you can do me a single, but if you do me a single, we're not down as far. Up to you. See what works for you, see what gives you the challenge. Remember your arms are over your head, so you have to really keep your rib cage down and in, your zip and hollow on, and you're really going to feel this on your abs, because they've worked hard for you by now. So again, you've got that tension on the abs the whole time. Your rib cage is down and in. Your belly button's pulled in back to your spine. Your zip and hollow is on. So you know that your back is really safe on this one. Lovely, good. So just dropping it down. Lovely, good. 55 seconds to go. Lovely, good. So take your time. If you're on that straight leg drop, what you can do is just give a little squeeze on the glutes as it gets to the end there. Just coming down. 20 seconds to go now. This is it. We can do this. Last time we'll be doing this one in this session. Think about that rib cage down and in. I know it's now really telling on your abs. You have to work hard for you. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I let that weight go down. Then I picked up my free weight or my lighter weight. So I'm here. Long leg and long arm to go in that diagonal and then coming back. So again, it's all about the stabilisation. My pecs are working for me on the way up. My obliques right through the middle here. Now you can be doing this with a bent leg as well, if you feel. Or you can go combination of out as a straight leg, back in as a bent. So I'll leave it up to you. Now I've got my foot on the floor, so if you want to make it a little bit harder, you take that leg off the floor. Yes, I have to really work at my stabilisation even more. And don't make it too fast. Work it so it goes right out the diagonal. You can feel that strap of muscle going across you to keep it under control. You can bring it, remember, back in as a bent leg and out as a straight leg if you want to. You can do any of those combinations that you feel really works for you. Don't make it too easy. This is the last time we'll be doing this session. We want to work hard in those shorter sessions to get the most out of that exercise. That's it. So I've devised them in that way. Lovely, good. Time check. We have got 25 seconds left now. We'll be able to do this. Keeping control of it on the way out and on the way back in. Lovely, good. Rib cage down and in, belly button in. Zip and hollow on all of these. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. And well done. We're on to our last circuit today. We're on our sides. Now check that you're in a straight line before you start. There. I'm long. And I've got this weight coming over my head. We are already on. Here we go. Lovely, good. So drop down and in. And then out. So again, what I want to do is make sure that I'm not coming forward. It's just the elbow comes down and then push it out and hold and then bring it back in again. This shoulder underneath, steady. So we'll have a lot of weight on it at this point here. That up is stabilising me. All that work from underneath, outside the thigh, on my oblique underneath, stabilising. Lovely, good. Then that strength of that arm, pulling it down and in, almost like a lap pull it feels as it comes down and in. You have 55 seconds left on your second to last exercise. Lovely, good. That penultimate one now, so work it through. Don't try and save yourself too much. Work hard. Keep that under shoulder really steady. 40 seconds left. I know it's tough. And up. Lovely, good. Strong in that spine. And then out. 25 seconds left now. We can do this. I know that upper arm is now feeling tired. Also, it was the arm that kept me up here before. Lovely, good. 15 seconds left now. Feel it on my under glute as well there, of the under leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and well done. Our last exercise for today. The curl up, the curl down. If you cannot do a curl up, curl down, that is fine. You can do me a sit up with hands behind your head. I've got long legs, they're not completely straight, they always stay with a bend at my knee. Here we go, we're on. I roll up, nice and tall to get that sit up. Then roll back down again. Roll off, sitting on your bottom bones. Look good, lovely. Do remember to tell me if you like the shorter sessions, shorter but harder. That's what we're going for. I know some of you feel that the long hour ones may be just a little bit too long. I'm quite happy to do shorter and harder. Lovely, good. Give me that lift. Here you are, you're in your last minute of exercise now. Keep control of that roll each time. Remember, I'm not letting my back, I'm not letting my head go on the floor. It's that roll up, sit up nice and strong, rib cage down and in, knees always with a bend on them. Don't straighten off your legs to roll back down. Those heels will just slightly come with you. 30 seconds to go now. Here you go, you've worked really hard today. Really felt it, I felt it. So there, roll it back down. Up, sit on those bottom bones. Get me that lift. Last few seconds, we're in single figures now. Make each one a good one. Lovely, good. Rolling it down. I'm coming back up on those last. And well done. Good work. I'm taking off that timer. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to have a nice big body stretch. So where I'm feeling it now, through my abs obviously, on my hip flexors, so that's what we're stretching out today. Lovely, good. Get that lift. I've got that arch underneath my back, my rib cage is up and out, and now I pull it down. Remember about your abs, pull down, zip and hollow on, so it changes the angles of your arms and your legs. Lovely, good. And then I'm going to push down with those arms all the way down to the floor. Lovely, good. I'm going to put one leg up, the other leg up, just bring a leg, hold on to it, look at it, leg goes down, then you come up, and I'm going to come over onto my front, I'm just giving myself a little bit of space here, and I'm going to do a little stretch out on my hip flexors and on my obliques, which have both worked hard for me today. Okay, so here we are. First of all, I'm going to hold on to the outside leg and come up and over. Try to keep, if you can, pretty much most of that hip on the floor. So I'm really pulling myself down on that side. Lovely, good. Then I'm going to swap sides. Then I'm going to come up and reach up and over. So again, this one feels really nice on those hip flexor. Hip flexor, my obliques, down through the front of my thigh. And just get that stretch up and over. Lovely, good. And that's coming down. I'm just going to bring those legs over to the other side. And holding on there, reaching up and over. Really feel that you've got that hip bone on the floor. You're really getting that stretch up and out of those obliques, through that rib cage. Lovely, good. And that hand goes down onto the floor. I come up and I reach up and out. Lovely, good. Then I'm going to come back onto my front. I'm going into a downward dog, but I'm using it not only for the backs of my legs, but my upper back. Remember, we had that work at the beginning there, those long arms. That's it, lovely, good. We want to keep that rib cage down and in. So over the length of our arms, we really want to get that upper back stretch as well. Onto the balls of your feet, bend your knees, walk it back, drop your head, and then slowly unroll. Just coming up, giving that little unroll at the top, bring it around, open out that chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just nice and loose with the arms. That's it, good. And then back in the other way. And give that a little shake off. And very well done. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed doing the shoulder works. But again, as I say, not an easier session to do. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed teaching it to you, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye for now.